your bitch, king not your
nigga, queen not your
little platform, king not your nigga, queen not your bitch, nigga, queen not your.
Am I live? Are you really feel like that?
Yo, man.
Am I recording? Like, they need to hit me. Am I on? So real to me, you can keep it real. Say you want a man, but are you really feel like that? I done hit a spot with this one. I say, are you really?
Already know the platform, king not your nigga, queen not your bitch, and it's lit. It's lit. We in here. I want to thank y'all for viewing because y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all are right here with me as always. And I'm here with my lovely panel. We got a couple of late motherfuckers, but you know how black people are. You know how the fuck black people are. But we definitely got some good topics, man, for y'all tonight. Let me go ahead and get everybody out of here, so so y'all can focus just on me for a minute, you know. All right. So the first topic. We want to know, what is discipline? You know what I'm saying? What is taking it too far? You know, like when just beating your kids' ass, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you can get your ass locked up. You know what I'm saying? So what is discipline? How could you discipline your child without going too far? If I take my child phone, am I wrong? If I go through my fucking child phone and she's only 13 years, am I wrong? Like, I need to know how people feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I really need to know how people feel about that. All right, so we got E, we got my co-host, we got JP. All right, so talk real to me. How you doing, Miss Coleman? Can't hear you.
So who gonna pick it up first? Okay, boom, discipline. So that's correct, man. You can't even beat your kid's ass these days. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when you fucked up, you know, back in my day, back in 80s, well, early 90s, you know what I'm saying? Grandma used to whip my ass. Everybody used to whip my ass. They tell me to go get the weapon first, though.
Facts.
They say go get the weapon. Then I come back.
Right, you used to get the goddamn switch off the tree.
I used to get the weapon myself. Then give it to her. Then shoot.
Facts. So what do you think you as a man, like, and this, you have children, so you disciplining your kids, what is too far? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you still beat your kids' ass? Because I hear people say that, you know, beatings, they ain't gonna do shit. So do you still beat your kids' ass one for one?
No, personally, I don't. I mean, yeah, not beat their ass, but I give them a little. I got sons, so I give them a little. You know, I get
right.
You know, one of those. You know what I'm saying? You know, not too hard, just something to remind them that you fucking up.
Right.
And but like what my father did to me, I won't do that to my son. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my father whipped my ass. I mean, metal belts with rhymes on them. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think that you don't chastise your kids in that manner because of how you was chastised when you were little?
Yeah, I think because when I was little, I was like, damn, why is this man doing this like this? You know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing but sneak a cookie. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the parent has to realize that what's too far for the parent, because most parents probably got different measurements of discipline. You know what I'm saying?
And that makes sense. You know, that makes sense because me per se, I have 7 kids, and I do believe that there's a time you got to beat your kids' ass. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I don't care how you feel about it. Sometimes you got to beat your kids' ass. You know, I'm not saying that let that be your first outlet to a solution. You know what I'm saying? Because communication is the key. Sometimes I can talk to you, like how you said, Pete. Sometimes you just got to look at them a certain way, you know, and they just like, oh, you know. So not necessarily saying let that be your first, but sometimes you got to beat your kids' ass. I see kids out here now will look back at their mother or dad, nigga, please. Nigga, fuck you. Look, I work at a school, right? And I told the kid, I said, look, I'm going to call your house. Nigga, he gave me his number. He said, hey, call him. Call them. I remember back in the day when they say, yeah, you know, Dan, I'm gonna call your house. That was the only thing you had to say to me.
That was right.
But that was it. Nowadays, you tell a child, I'm gonna call your house. They gonna call. Matter of fact, they gonna pull out their cell phone and call before you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it depends on the kid. Me personally, been as bad as I was when I was younger, it got to the point where I ain't even care if I was gonna get a whooping. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it got to the point where the school got tired of calling my mom. They had to email, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I think it just depends on the child for real. No, I think it depends on the parent and how you parent your child. Sometimes you do gotta remind them like, hey, look, you are fucking up like P said, but at the same time, that don't always work. Sometimes you gotta hit them where it really hurt. So you know how kids are now, they stuck on these devices and games and all that. All right, so go ahead and take that away from them. You already know they gonna shaping up just so they can get that back. Now I think it's more so about what you gonna do to keep it.
Right. I mean, how we AP bring up the picture in the background. I feel as though what we do to our kids, the way we chastise our kids, the way that we communicate with our children, definitely has an impact on how they're gonna act when they're not in your sight. I'm not saying that you can stop every fucking thing that these children going to encounter. You know what I mean? But what you install in your kids, the way you treat your kids, the way you act in front of your kids, that is what's going to matter, you know what I'm saying, when they outside of your sight.
Period.
So, me, I believe that discipline is vital. Do you have it up, P? I believe
that, man.
I believe that discipline is vital. You know, you definitely have to have discipline. I'm gonna share my screen first, and I want to know what y'all think about this. I want to know y'all as the viewers, what do y'all think about this? Your opinion first. Because it's all about, like I said, it's all about discipline. It's all about discipline. If you don't see, where is it?
Can you see it?
No, it's gone. You're gonna have to share your screen again. Well, until you get that screen right, it's about discipline. It's about discipline. It was a picture that I saw. It's a movie that's out. What's the name of this movie about these little girls just shaking their ass crazy in this goddamn movie?
You talking about
I think it's crazy that the movie is even out. It's on Netflix. I think it's crazy that the movie is even out, for one, because how they sexualize kids in this fucking movie. You know what I mean? But it's a good movie in the sense on how you look at it, because it's actually what the fuck is going on now. You know what I'm saying, with our kids. And with that being, do you have it, P?
Yes.
You gotta share your screen. It's not up there.
I think they took it off. It was supposed to be on Netflix, but I think they took it off because of, you know.
Yeah, most definitely was a Netflix. You already know what I'm talking about. Most definitely was a Netflix.
I think it's called. I never watched the movie, but if I do recall, I think it was called like Cuties or something like that.
Cuties. That's the one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so bring it up, P. Bring it up, P.
This stuff right there.
I don't think P don't know what he's doing on his end, because
hey, P, send it to me, P.
He's going to Jay, and I'm asking him to share it. Goddamn.
Hey, P, send me the link. Send me the link.
Thank you. Yeah. It is called Q. P don't know what he's doing today. He's throwing me off because he did not have the screen shared. But
send me the link.
Right, a picture of that movie with them on one side, and it was Megan Thee Stallion, and them on the other side. With the little there's some holes in the house. That's exactly the image that our kids is looking up to. That's my whole point to be made. Our kids don't really have too much to look up to. They don't have the mother or father in the house, or if they do, the mother and father don't even fucking or barely tap the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing that these children have as an example is that Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
You can't see this.
I can see your screen, P, but it's not nothing. It's just a screen. So
yo, P, send me the link.
So it's just crazy. You ask me, it's crazy. It is crazy.
It is. But like for my household, we still discipline our children. They still, yeah, if they in trouble and we feel like they need to get fucked up, they gonna get fucked up.
Right. So you still beat your kids.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, lock me the fuck up. Because they keep saying that they gonna lock me the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, come on, beat your ass.
Take them with your ass. How about that?
You know, I'm gonna beat your ass again. You know,
you're not gonna tell me how to discipline my child if they doing something wrong. And you right though, how you teach them how they'll act when they're not with us. Because when I took my daughter to get her hair done one day, and I left her there, the lady was like, "Oh my gosh," she was like so good. She was obedient. You know, I didn't have any problems out of her. So yeah, you right. So you gotta lead by example. Like my kids know I will fuck them up.
Point blank. I really don't get the point. I really don't get you know, people's outtake on that. And I never updated the
Hey Leah.
title on it. Never updated the title as well. So enough of that. Because I just wanted to start the day off with that because I actually was going through something earlier with my one of my kids. You know, and I went through their phone and I found something like, oh, what is this? You know, and I didn't know. I'm not gonna say I didn't know how to react. I believe that I handle it, you know what I'm saying, the right way. You know, it comes to a time where you don't want to be all rah-rah, you know what I'm saying, with your kids because you want to create a level of understanding. You want to communication.
You want to have a good relationship.
Exactly. I want you to be able to be comfortable enough to come and talk to me about things. But at the same time, I have to establish discipline. I have to establish a level of respect.
You know? You have to establish, like I tell my kids all the time, I'm not your friend. You know, like I don't mind playing, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind having fun. I don't mind leaving that door open, but when I'm serious, you know, so you know the difference.
Exactly. I got the lady in here. I want to ask her. This is the mother of my daughters. You know, and I want to ask, can you hear me, lady?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How you doing?
Fine.
All right. So can I ask you a question? When it comes to discipline, like what is too much? Like, do you still be in there beating the girl's ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is too much when it comes to discipline? What is your point of view on that?
Ass whoopings.
Ass whoopings? So is that too far? I think
it's too far. I think that you can punish your kids without whooping their ass because that's not going to do nothing. Ass whooping is over this fast. They rather get their ass whooped than stand in the corner when if they're standing in the corner, it's mental. They have to think about what they did. It's like being in jail. You have to stand in that corner while your legs hurting and think about everything that you just did and figure out how the hell you're not going to get back in that situation again.
Right.
So standing in the corner and talking to your kids because you got to listen. You got to figure out what's the root of the problem. Why they acting like this? You got to talk to them. You have to hear their point of view and get their understanding to why they're doing whatever it is that they're doing.
That makes sense, you know, and that's what I was, you know, to get back what I was saying. You have to have that line of communication. You know, you have to. A lot of kids don't even feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? With I see the screen. A lot of kids don't even feel comfortable with talking to certain parents. You know, so it's like you have to find a way to create that line of communication. I'm still trying to find lines of communication. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to do that because that is very important. That is very important. You know, you no, it go back. The screen was on it at first. Whoever shared the screen. Whoever had that Google screen in the background.
You good?
E, was that you?
Yeah, it's interfering with some stuff.
Okay, I saw it. So yeah, so look, y'all, we're gonna go to a quick break. And I will be right back. Motherfucking little platform, king not your nigga, queen not your bitch. I want to take this time to thank all my viewers, all my new viewers, all my old viewers, all two of you motherfuckers. You know, I want to thank you for rocking with me. For y'all that's not even following my YouTube, take this time to do so. You know, all it takes is you know, one little, go ahead, get it out the way now. Also, you ain't doing shit Tuesday morning. You ain't doing nothing. So go ahead and join me live on the morning tea with Lonnie B. You won't be disappointed. Also go live from my personal YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't miss Uncensored, Uncut. Get you there. All right, and we are back. I needed that quick break. Gave me a chance to breathe. And I think I got everybody with me today. You know, some people late, some people, I don't know where the hell they was at. Let me see if I got it. Boop, there she go. Bye. Cause you was late. But she's here. She is here. Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we back in. I try to keep it hour and a half. So we're gonna switch topics. Fellas and ladies, is it a deal breaker? You know, if your woman make more money than you, if your girl make more money, if she's successful, and I'm not saying you're not successful as well, but if she makes more money than you, is that okay? You know, you're gonna create frequency in the house. How do you feel about that? Let me get the women on here. Because I know how JP feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the ladies on here. Boom. Talk real to me.
All right, so you want to go?
Hey, ladies, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So, how have you ever? For one, I'm gonna start with y'all. Have you ever been in a position personally that you made more money than your spouse?
Say the first part again.
Have you been in a predicament that you made more money than your spouse?
Yes.
All right. So was it a problem? You know, is that a deal breaker? Can you be in a relationship? Can y'all hear me clear?
Yep.
All right. Can you be in a relationship with a guy that don't make more money than you? Like, I need to know your point of view as women.
Yeah, for me, yes. I mean, that don't bother me.
I'm about to say, don't all speak at one time. Y'all like y'all gonna do something. Like, are we connected? Talk to me.
Who you think you're talking to? Talking about some all week.
Are we connected? You know?
For me,
Talk real to me.
all right, y'all. So I've dated, I think every guy I've dated made less than me. That wasn't on purpose. I just found out, and it's not a problem. I know one guy in particular had an issue with it. Not that he didn't want to date me per se, but he kept bringing it up, kept mentioning the finances and like comparing it. And I'm like, I like you, not your money. So that was always an issue.
I mean, me per se, I'm a man, right? And I'm gonna be honest, like I might wouldn't show that I'm upset, but I probably would feel a certain way, like if you made more money than me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even a point. Yeah, we both putting the same effort in. I understand we are equal, but you make more money than me. That's still the fact. You know, JP, can your kid make more than you?
No, because look, I mean, the way society is now, women are like the lead, so they're gonna be the ones making more. But she would never out hustle me. Like she would never grind more. She won't have a grind like me. You know what I'm saying? Like she can make more, but I'm the one behind the scenes implementing what you need to do to get more. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the driver.
Okay, so you saying that if your woman make more than you, you're the reason why she's making more than you.
Exactly. And if she's not, I'll have multiple streams of income. You know what I'm saying? Not just one job where she just get boom. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be hustling like whoop, 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 whoop. I'll have different lanes of hustle.
Right.
But you're only doing that so that you can make more when you really still make less. So you only.
What I'm saying is she can make more at this one job. Okay, but what she's bringing in, I probably still make more than her due to my multiple streams of income. So I'll feel some type of way because when women make more, they have a certain behavior. They got a certain behavior.
So you think women change up, like they get all cocky?
Now imagine if they don't. She want to be the boss now. She want to be in charge now. She want to run this. She want to dictate. If I got the money, I dictate. You got the money, you dictate. You create lanes.
All right.
You can't do it without the money. So you need me.
Yo,
So
what planet are you living in? Like, throw yourself in the trash. I know you did not just say you the reason why she's making more money if she
Right.
you tripping. Her ambition, her drive is why she makes more money.
She got it from me.
I gotta throw a flag on the play.
There were no woman hustlers.
First off, you tripping. You must have dated a few women that made more than you and it hurt your little feelings. Listen, when a woman makes more, it's because she earned it. It doesn't necessarily have to be because a man pushed her to make more money. What's up with you, JP? Who taught you that?
Society is running by women now. So the women are in charge. They're making more by default. Just because they're women. Remember, y'all fought for this shit. Y'all fought.
You fought and you earned it.
No, y'all fought for it.
And earned it, sir.
No,
Me, I don't know no woman that only have one source of income
she's not
either.
supposed to make no money. She's supposed to be raising the kids. That's her job.
James, throw him out. Throw him out. You're doing way too much. No,
Right. I'm raising the kids.
Thank you. There we go. That's what I'm saying. You still make less.
Most
So
men
what's
that's
the
making
problem?
money got a strong woman behind him that's keeping shit in order. That's why he's making the money.
You're the same dude that's probably asking for $40.
P, I gotta put a flag on the
And
play.
so
on
you,
that
it's
one,
like
bro.
you on compete mode. You talking about something you want to make way more because you want to do 10 more things than she already doing one, and you just trying to compete. Stop.
What you think, B?
So I hear.
You gotta
Here's-
stay home to
Hold on. Let he speak his piece.
Here's my question: what's wrong with a woman making more money than you?
because women,
Okay.
a woman's role, okay, is to not make more than a man.
But why though?
She's a
You
woman.
just saying that, but I need a factor behind it. Why?
She's a woman.
Okay.
She's not supposed. She's supposed to be at home with the kids, caretaker. I'll put everything on, baby. You don't have to do nothing.
But see, you out there, you living in the 40s right now.
Thank
He
you.
living in the
But
20s.
that worked. But that worked.
Well, can I-
Nah, it didn't work all the time.
Do you not believe, or is it not true that a woman has quote unquote a role?
Listen,
Everybody has a role. I believe that. Everybody has a role, but this isn't from the last conversation we had.
Because he making sense though. Like y'all gotta make him not make sense.
how does he make sense?
Yeah.
Finish, JP. Finish, please. You okay?
Look, that woman. When T mentioned that she's the backbone of the man. True, but she does it from home.
Who do work from home?
No,
All right, so now hold
Who do
on.
work from
I
home?
guess
Don't fix
I'm gonna have to go from
No,
nicey
he don't work
to
T don't work from home. It's never been a time that I've been
no, I didn't
working,
understand that.
but it's working, babysitting, doing hair always. It's never just been one income. No, stop what you're doing.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm
Stop
not-
this shit.
I think I'm gonna have to change my name again
No,
because
that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna have to be the ref right quick, bro. Why can't? All right, what makes you think a woman likes to just stay at home all day and do those things, or that has to be her role? Why can't she want to be a doctor?
construction worker?
No, hold on.
Construction work.
Hold on, I didn't say construction. You think construction worker, but why can't she be a doctor? Why can't she be a paramedic? Why can't she, have her own business? Why can't she be something outside of having to be a home caregiver?
What about the president? You want her to be the president too?
But we not talking about the president though.
See, men want women to stay at home. Only small-minded men want women to stay at home because they know if they out here, we're going to surpass y'all.
See?
But my thing is, the man can't do
Because y'all don't have
everything.
no order. Y'all have no order. Men just out here and they just do shit.
All right,
You out
Pete,
here and you
I
grinding.
agree.
What
I
order do you have? You have none. So
but-
your shit ain't gonna last. It's gonna be some moment money. It's not.
I think I'm
for
gonna have
the
to.
future. You ain't gonna have nothing just for that moment. You gonna have a little bit of money. While a woman is gonna make sure that shit is stretching and we good.
I think
Yeah, we're
y'all
gonna
gonna have
make
to
it.
call
We're
me
gonna
the
make
ref.
it last to the next piece of change we get.
Yeah, I think y'all gonna have to call me the ref. Cause all right, P,
Go ahead.
put it in this perspective. If you was a female and you had to go to a doctor's visit or whatever the case may be, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer a male doctor, having to do certain things or knowing certain things, or would you prefer to be another female doctor that can actually relate to those things and better serve?
Either or. I'm not saying that they couldn't get jobs and stuff like that, but they can do the nursing, and the man can do the doctor.
But see, that's not what I'm saying though. That it don't work like that.
I understand it don't work like that.
But you want it to work like
Why
that.
do we always have to be beneath?
It's like he's saying we the help.
Yeah, like why do we always have to be beneath the man?
Because it's not beneath.
Wait, you said no. The last time we was on here, you said that women can't create structure in the home. So why you want them to be at home with your kids?
Right.
That makes
Well,
sense.
it came back and bitch in the ass.
I believe not just women,
Right.
people need to know our role, because it's like
They're different ones.
you got to know your role. Because not saying that your role is necessarily in the house, but if you are good at being this lawyer or good at making this type of money, then that's your role. And I need you to fully understand that that's your fucking role. You know, I may be a man and I may be a provider, but you may be way better at me than this and can bring me more income in there. Then that's your role. That is your role. I'm sorry. That's your role. Why not?
Role.
Why not? We
It's
need
a
to own that.
benefit. You say it like it's a
It is
requirement.
a role.
No,
And you
It's
should
not a
own
road.
that
No.
too.
It's not a road. It's a lane.
no.
Like you can say it's a lane.
You can
Everybody
say
has
lane.
a certain
Whoa.
lane.
You can say the name, another word, but it means the same thing. It means the
No,
same
not
thing.
really, because for one, if a man, most men don't even know how to lead. So ain't no damn woman gonna be following. You have to know how to lead, because you ain't leading me into no motherfucking ditch.
Right. And I agree with
You had a
you.
blind
Oh,
lead.
why? Why they don't know how to lead?
I agree with you. Most men don't know how to lead. You know what I mean? So if a man can really understand his role and knowing I don't know how to lead, you know what I'm saying? So I guess my role needs to be in the back burning at home or doing something else, because I can't lead.
A woman needs a man to lead her.
Right? And understand his role. Just like you women. Just like you women.
A woman can't lead no man.
Be at home.
Yeah, the hell they can, because some men, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Stop.
Hey, hold on. Can we zoom in on what P just said, P? Can you say it for the third time, please?
A woman cannot lead a man.
Are you telling me a woman ain't never led you?
Yeah, women, man, all my damn
Before, but
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about JP. A woman ain't never led you. You wasn't at home playing mommy, never before.
yeah, when I was younger. But I would rather take the weight and let her follow.
We're not talking about what you would rather do. We saying what you actually doing.
So you want her to follow you while you playing Google Gaga?
I'm the leader. I'm the head.
All right. So while you three years old,
You doing all that. She ain't got to keep her money. Her money is her money. That's that stay at home money, right?
No.
P. So
No.
while you
You said this role. So
Oh,
this role,
shit.
and you leading and you taking care of this. Provide, baby. Provide. Don't. It bet your stuff better complement each other. You contradicting
So
yourself.
do y'all not believe that each one of us as people do have roles, lanes?
That's what I'm saying.
Listen. If you got a man that is leading and you working, they working, fine. If like some women talk too much, you can let your man speak in certain situations. Like let your man handle the situation. That's what I mean by staying in your lane.
Let your lane, know your role.
No. Sometimes
no.
that your ass as a man can't speak, and I need to speak for you because you're gonna fuck some shit up for all of us.
And then that's when I know my role.
So that means that's when you know your lane. Don't put it as in a role, because it's a role that we both will be playing at different times. It depends on what's happening. So you know your lane, she know her lane. Know when to shut the fuck up.
You're right.
And let the person that's leading take lead. Simple.
So who usually leads the one? So do the women want to lead the men now? Is that what it is? Y'all want to lead the men?
I mean, if y'all don't know what the fuck you doing, then you just better sit the fuck down and let me lead and you follow.
So do I take over?
Listen,
Do I ever take over?
The family is taking care of and shit getting done because you got to be a team. It's not going to work as a one person. It is a team effort, period.
Yes, Miss Coleman. I like that. We are interdependent on each other. You are right. Interdependent. I can definitely dig that. I like that comment.
I see
Right,
it.
we do it as a team. We are fucking.
You keep saying role.
I can see that.
I see that everybody plays their part.
That
It's
you
lanes because it's gonna always switch.
Roll, lane, it all means the same thing.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because
No.
if it's a role,
No.
if it's a role, only one person is playing it. If it's lane, we both gonna be switching because sometimes you might be up, sometimes I may be down. You gotta take lead. It's a lane. It's not a role. Because if it's a role, one person will take that role at all times. If your ass is sick, JP, you sound dumb as shit. Because if you sick, you gotta know how to go out here and make this motherfucking money so that your family ain't struggling. Your kids is eating. She gotta know what the hell she's doing. She's sitting at home taking care of some kids. You said women can't have structure in the goddamn household. So your kids just gonna be bouncing around like fucking monkeys while you out trying to make some money.
All right.
No, the kid can't have structure without a father. I'm like totally happy.
But your ass won't be home. You'll be at work, sir.
I'll come. I mean, I'll be home sometime.
When you're home, you want to
Well, I
eat.
live there. You know, my son would know and have a great example.
An example of what? How to burn a woman out?
How to burn
Hello. Gotta never be home.
That's no disloyalty. She should understand what I'm doing. One day I'll retire, baby. But right now, I gotta do this.
Hey,
So the example is for the man never to be home.
If you can't hang in there with me, that's your problem.
Can I just make a quick disclaimer?
Your ass got needs too, and that meant the motherfuckers ain't gonna be mad. You ain't coming home to no cooked meal if you do not breathe into your listen. A relationship, anything goes like 2 pails filled with water. If she's constantly pouring into you and you're not pouring back into her, she's end up with nothing. And you're full and she's empty. It will never be balanced like that.
Never.
Never. Everything must have balance.
Can I make a quick disclaimer?
Everything must have balance. It is lanes, and we switch it. Just like when me and James was together, we switched lanes, okay? Because guess what? He's not
They don't know me as that. They don't know me as that, lady.
Well,
King.
Oh, so whatever you want to call him, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck comes to my mind at the time.
What?
But we want to switch.
Hey, you better stop.
Whoever needs to lead, that's who's going to lead. The main thing, the most important thing that we both want is for our family to be good. It doesn't matter who is leading. When it needs to be led, it needs to be led. And that woman must know how to lead her fucking family. If you fall off sick, how the hell your kids gonna eat? If she always at home and she don't know what the fuck she's doing out here in the world.
Okay, lady, yes, sell it.
Everything is digital now.
Oh,
What
shit.
the I'm sure.
Hey.
Listen, everybody is not digital.
I don't know how to work that phone though.
Hey, before
Everybody
y'all,
don't know how to work a phone though.
lady, before you burn him up, can I just make a quick disclaimer? JP is not talking for all the men on here. I just want
Oh,
y'all
we
to know
know.
that.
It's just JP.
I don't know what be going on in his rocker.
JP
But
is
You believe me? You were just agreeing with me.
Backstage.
hey, yo, hold up, cuz. You trying to put me out there like that? Hey, look, they tripping.
We all know JP just say whatever comes to his mind.
Y'all are nuts, man. Y'all are
So let me ask the ladies this, right? Would you take another girl's man?
No.
Take another girl's man.
Yeah, you know how we be like, you see another guy, I'd be like, yeah, I can do that.
No, I've never taken another woman's man.
It's about respect and respecting yourself.
Yes, I respect myself. And then I respect women. Like, let me tell you something, JP. I don't know about all these other women that like to step on women's toes and want to mess up their home. I'm not that woman. If I have somebody, I'm going to fall back because I respect myself and I respect that woman. I'm a woman first at all times. So my decision must always protect us, regardless if I want that man or not.
I can
Thank
do
you.
I'm not putting
Thank you.
on me. And
Mhm.
what do you think that man gonna do to you?
I feel it. I can
The same how you got him. Like what?
Exactly. He gonna sleep with you, but that woman he left to play with you for a second, he going right back to her.
He gonna be playing Ring Around the Roses.
Hello.
The fuck?
I mean, so y'all never heard of choosing up? Like, you know, that they chose up.
What is that?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So y'all ain't never heard a woman say, "Well, your nigga chose me."
Yeah, he
I
chose,
mean, yeah,
chose up.
Listen,
Right.
my beef is gonna be with my guy. Okay, my guy's the one that stepped out. Yes, he might have. He chose you for the moment, sweetheart. He used your body for his urges. Okay, his mind and his heart is still here. That's why those men always run back to them women that they believe got away.
But he's
Yeah,
not.
because it's all about
He's
sex.
not there. If he's somewhere else,
But it's
he
not.
ain't
It's
there.
not. No, like look. I done stepped on some toes before. I ain't trying to take nobody, man. But
Oh,
listen,
we got toes.
let's be real. I've stepped on some toes before. I know what it feels like for my toes.
You be in the one lie.
But
You lying?
Go ahead.
I don't agree with it. I don't condone
I
it.
don't agree with it. But I'm not gonna say I ain't never did it. Okay.
Then why do it?
Right.
I'm listening. Okay, so let's talk. Okay, so even though it's a lot of things that we all done said that we would never do and done did the shit, but who going to really take accountability and say I did it?
Well, we not.
No, I'm talking about just taking. I'm just only speaking on.
No, but period. But what you said is I do it. I do it because in that moment, listen. For one, you don't know where you're going to end up in life when you do some things that just it's stupid. Some things that is below you. But at that time, if you're in a bad space, you're not really yourself, and you're just looking for a void to fill. Now, if you learn your lesson from the shit and don't do it again, then that's different. But no, look. Or even then, if we know it's the same, even if we know that a man that done did us fucking dirty, it's the same thing, and we still go back, and then we look at some women and be like, that would never be me. But it's been all of us before. All of us has been there. Everybody's been there.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the
cheating part.
Right, the taking somebody man.
Another woman's man. Period.
I mean, but
that's
how
I'm feeling.
I wouldn't.
Let me tell y'all why I believe that y'all are not telling the full truth. Because I believe that y'all have been in predicaments where y'all knew, like, and this is what the guy would tell you. Oh, you know, we ain't really together, you know, or she just like stand with me and you know, they tell you something like that. And then you women, not saying you, but yeah, I am saying you right now. You accept it. You know what I'm saying? You accept it. You're like, okay, they ain't together. You know what I'm saying? And that's stepping on toes. Because you know
I've never done that.
Oh my God.
I know. How you gonna tell me? This is
Me personally, yeah, I've never done that.
Nothing. Y'all don't.
First of all, I think
If I did, I'll admit it.
Wait. I think it's a bunch of bullshit if a man tell me my baby mama or my ex live with me, but I'm not sleeping with her.
I'm not stupid. No.
Miss Coleman said she didn't know, you know, so she was tricked into one of them situations, like I just said, like how they told you.
How? You can't really be tricked into that. You're making the we're not gonna play this game. You're not being tricked into wait. You're not being tricked into this. You're making a conscious decision to ignore the red flag.
Thank you.
We're not gonna
never ignore the red
because
flag.
they be right in your face. I mean, I've never done that personally.
Not that per se, but women as women, because we all do it. I've done it, and I've never done this, but I've done this in another situation. We will find something to put in our mind because we want this man so bad.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna just believe what he say. I'm just gonna take it.
But even sometimes when you do know, women has known something and still took them back with hope.
No, I'm speaking on not that type of situation. I'm talking about you dating a man and he's telling you that his ex still live with them, but they not sleeping together. You
that's just you know what's up. At that point, you know what's up. You just okay with it. But see, if you okay with it, then you just okay with it. But don't sugarcoat the shit and don't lie.
And that's fine. I'm just saying. Also, is saying that all women do that.
Not all.
referenced the queen comment when he put the queen comment up there, and it's no disrespect to her. You know, she feels like she was tricked. I feel like as women, we just cover the truth up because
sometimes people just don't know though. Sometimes people really don't know.
When somebody says they're ex,
no, I'm not saying like that. I'm not saying like James said. I'm not saying like James said.
Red is red. Like,
but some people actually outside of the fact that he's saying that, okay, well, she lived with me or something like that. We all know that's game.
Exactly. So we ain't gonna play the game like I didn't know.
But it is times when people really just don't know.
Yes.
And when they find out, they still just decide to.
There is situations where you just
along with it
because men will cover it up. I'm talking about the upfront truth. It's in your face, and you are choosing to ignore it.
Yeah.
Example: baby mama still lit it. Ex still lit it. Y'all already know baby mamas and baby mothers and fathers. Let me not say baby mamas and baby daddies. No disrespect. Mothers and fathers, exes, they get together. First off, if you have children, one or the other may still want the other. Especially when you see that growth and you're like, ooh, that's what I missed. Hey, lady.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You always gotta go too far.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to
any other name.
But I wasn't calling you out per se. I'm saying.
So I'm just gonna say,
we out growth spurt, ma'am. Thank you.
All I'm gonna say is, I cannot speak on that factor.
I'm looking at you like I done did her like that. Dang,
that's a good switch.
Just always trying to get back.
That's a good switch because I want to know.
It's true.
I want to know, like, where do you draw the line? You know what I'm saying? For my viewers that's still on here, I need to know, where do you draw the line? You know, when you get into a relationship outside of your kid's father, you know, daughter's mom, where do you draw the line, you know, to being so close? You know, because me and my kid's mom, we still call each other our nickname. Hey, what's up, Stank? Hey, what's up, lady? You know what I'm saying? So is that too much?
That is dead. I wish it dead.
Is that too much? I mean, it ain't. We don't have no. It ain't no.
All right, so no, look. We don't know. We don't do things in a disrespectful way. So if he's talking to somebody, I do not disrespect that person. Not in no way, shape, or form. I do not do that. If he has somebody, I clearly respect it. If it's respected from him, I can't speak on that all the time, but I can't make him do anything. But from my part, I can respect the fact that he's in a relationship or talking to somebody else.
Okay, that's fine. I'm talking about these little nicknames, Miss Lady and Stank. First off, her name is T.
All right, so no. Wait.
So, now, sister girl,
no. Listen.
Disrespectful.
If we're not with anybody else,
lady.
No, because then it's like when the time comes, then one of the parties could be like, oh, now he acting shady.
That's why you gotta have communication and comprehension in between time. So
then you're being sneaky.
No, it's not. Listen, anybody that I talk
to, is it okay to call you out by their pet name?
Listen, there be nobody that I talk to that do not understand the relationship that I have with my kid's father. Number one, it's not going to be anybody that do not understand the relationship that I have with him. I do not have the relationship that I have with him at all.
No, that's not. I'm talking about the nicknames. Would you, since y'all think it's so okay, would you do it?
I would not call him that in front of his lady friend or anything like that, because then I'm just being.
So why do it anyway? Why not just
Listen. If you're listen, it ain't no. This is not a secret, so I'm not disrespecting anything. This is not a secret at all. At all.
It can be a public disrespect.
It's not. Listen, if that person does not say, hey, I have a problem with that, and we sit down and we talking about this situation, then all bets are on the table. Other than that, I don't feel like if I talk to you about it and you don't feel disrespected by the situation, then it's fine by me, because I'm not trying to disrespect my person, and I'm not going to disrespect my kid's father. I know how to draw the line, because he's not going to have the same access to me as he had before.
Okay, I get that part. I'm just gonna have to agree to disagree with these nicknames, because would you be okay if anyone, if your person was around you and you heard
I want to know, how do y'all feel? How would you feel about that? Like, would you, if your new boyfriend, you know, mother called and she picked up the phone and she was like, "Hey, Stank, I need you to come pick up the kids," would you be like, "Damn, why she call you Stank?" You know?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, some people would feel some type of way about it, but that's not the only nickname that I call him. Okay.
So Miss Coleman said, "I had an ex who called his child mother Red. It didn't bother me."
I mean,
if you have talks be prior to.
Right. I mean, to me, it's about the securement. Like, it ain't like you calling no fat ass Judy.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
I just feel like it's a respect thing. Don't do it at all.
It's the name.
No, it's not. It's a name that has meaning, and it's shared love that you two share between each other. Stop playing this game and
but no.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
You shared.
I get what you're saying, but what's the person?
So real to me.
What's the
Can I
person
be
that talks to
the
now?
holy
I'm not going to
leader?
stop calling him goddamn Stink. I'm not. Now,
So-
if there was to become a problem, why? Because even the person that I talk to now, the mother of their child called them by something. And guess what? If I'm talking to King and they around, I'm not gonna disrespect you. It's nothing hidden either. You're gonna know what I call him. I'm not hiding nothing from nobody, and I'm not fucking lying. That's just that. You either gonna accept it or you not. If you have a problem with it, we can talk about it. But the thing about it is that before that ever come to play, I done already talked to you about it. Now, that's the difference of a respect level for me. I would let that be known. Just in case you hear my kid's father saying, "Lady, that's me." You know, if you got a problem with it, you can tell me. But see, on the other hand, everybody's not going to give that back. Like the mother of his son calls him Keontae. That's her little name for him. That is not his goddamn name. But if you okay with it, guess what? I'm not going to touch my kid's father's face.
The queen making this comment right here, right? To me, that's like saying, I don't care if my man go sleep with another woman as long as
Because he coming back home.
That's what makes sense.
I think I just came to the conclusion that it all
What you
depends.
mean it's okay because you know he coming home? No.
I don't agree with that.
Name. You're saying a name.
It's not just a name, y'all. Stop.
Yeah, it would make me feel some type of way.
It's just a name. Why can't you drop it?
Because
it's just a name.
It's not just a name. I'm not going to sit there and say that. It's not just a name.
Oso was lying.
Yeah, that's what King said. It's a name.
How you going to lie on your own show?
Well, what
Blow
did I
your face
say?
up. Blow your face up.
Okay, let's do it.
He just lied on his own
Yo.
show.
Let's do it.
Blow your face up.
All right, so talk real to me. Talk real to me. What should I say?
Don't you lie. Because
So what is the question? That's not what I'm saying. What is the question?
Sister girl was saying that it's not okay. And
it's really not
easy to drop it, and you said it is. So you lying.
No, I did not say that.
You said it's just the name.
You said it's just a name. You said
but it's not just a name. I'm not going to sit here and say that. It's not just a name. It's a name that holds meaning behind it.
Thank you. It's wrong because it holds sentimental value.
Yes,
that's the point.
So that's why it's wrong.
That's the point.
You better stop because you don't like the name energy. You don't like the name energy. So stop. You know what she mean by it holds.
You about to get your own show.
You're right. It's like I can agree to disagree because to an extent, it's like I understand the sentimental value thing. I understand, but some things become a habit.
No. It's a bad habit. I will admit that it is a habit, and it's a bad habit that we have. But we have came a very long ways because we didn't know how to cut off their access to each other. We didn't at one point in time, but the access, all the other access is done. If the person that he talks to had a problem with that, we got to dead it. I don't want that person to feel disrespected at all by me.
I believe you're not letting go nicknames For real, cause like listen to what the other queen just said. She's saying that they in a relationship and he in a relationship and still call her by a pet name. He don't respect his relationship. I feel like if you can't drop those names, that's because you still deep down inside
It's not holding you to it
with each other. If you had the chance to get it right, you would. And you not gonna play me if you in my life. You gonna go be standing with like you ain't gonna play me. You wanna put a lady on that?
No, but we don't use these.
They talk real to me.
Hey, no, you want lady instinct that goddamn bad? Go take your ass to lady instinct.
Yes.
And I get it. And I get it.
So I'm gonna calm some of the tension down right quick. I'm gonna calm some of this tension down right quick.
You gonna tell me your current woman is
you need to go drink some water.
You gonna tell me the current woman in your life who's making sure you good that you need to still call this woman lady or stay?
All right,
I'm rocking with you right now.
I'm gonna let E speak, and then I'm gonna say, go ahead, E.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to take a break, drink some water, sip some coffee, some tea, something. All right, catch your breath. All right, from what I'm getting from this, it all depends on the person and the relationship. I see you, CV. You need to calm down over there. It's clear that obviously, if you in a relationship with somebody, ain't none of that going on. We got that, and you gotta respect that. Whatever that they got going on, if the people that they with can respect that and they don't mind that, they're so big. We all gotta understand. Everybody look at things different, and everybody has a different view on stuff. So. We can't.
Okay, so let me ask you a question because this is what I want to know.
Me?
No, I'm asking co-hosts. Not putting no bad energy in the world because you and Killer. I love you guys as a couple, married, husband, wife. Same as this, you and Killer got divorced today. Something happened. Boom. You fall in love. Another man. You know how you feel for Killer today. You know how you love this man. Killer needs you at 3:00 in the morning, and he calls you and say, "I need you."
First of all,
hold on, let me finish. I need you. Are you going to tell Killer, even though you in this new relationship, this bond that you done built with Killer, you're not gonna find the time to tell you, "Look, man, I gotta," or you just gonna tell Killer, "No, I can't come."
First of all, we're never getting divorced. Let's say that. But if Killer, I'm good. The fact, why I can't disrespect my new relationship because you need me.
No, you would not go.
Okay, but that's cutting off the access. That's cutting off the access.
What?
Yeah, I'm cutting it all off. When we done, we done.
Done.
What?
Yeah, I gotta agree with that one too.
Stop. You gotta stop because
Thank you.
You is faking right now. You know that the access is supposed to stop. It is not supposed to go.
I'm gonna just speak from a man's perspective.
Why would I come to you at 3:00 in the morning and we over? We got divorced for a reason, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I gotta speak from a man's perspective. What that look like? I'm gonna say it like this.
I don't know. You know why I say that? Because I believe, and I've grown to learn this. You know what I mean? I believe that if you really love a person, no matter what they did, no matter what happened, your love for that person, the way you actually
love ain't got shit to do with that.
I'm gonna love you and pray for you.
It shouldn't change. That shit should not change. So that's bullshit.
Ain't got shit. Love.
I got throw a flag on that. I got throw a flag on that because
selfish and greedy. Yeah.
I will never probably.
You are just being selfish and greedy.
Hey,
I will never be married to this fucking day then. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. It's like to an extent. And then, come on. For to use Lady for an example, she has 3 of my daughters. So she called me 3 in the month. I gotta be in the bed with my fucking wife. I'm gone, sweetheart. We not even gonna get married, and she can't even understand the bond that we had in the first fucking place.
Huh?
You know what I mean? So it's
you
like
shouldn't even be married.
That's why I said I would probably never be married.
So
I would be on this fucking platform and say I probably would never get married because people don't understand that shit.
So can I say something?
Don't be trying to love up on my sister now because y'all broken up. You had your chance, okay?
Lord Jesus,
take you over there and find you another woman and love her right.
Lord
and my sister are over.
Lord,
Mother fucking
little platform, king not your nigga, queen not your. Yet, I want to take this time to thank all my viewers, all my new viewers, all my old viewers, all 2 of you motherfuckers. You know, I want to thank you for rocking with me. For y'all that's not even following my YouTube, take this time to do so. You know, all it takes is one little, go ahead, get it out the way now. Also, you ain't doing shit Tuesday morning. You ain't doing nothing. So go ahead and join me live on the morning tea with Lonnie B. You won't be disappointed. I also go live from my personal YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't miss Uncensored, Uncut. Get you there.
Subscribe.
So before we jump back in,
So messy.
all I'm saying is, hold on. I'm saying from my perspective, bro.
It's called to me live, uncensored, and uncut. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't take it, bye. You know what I'm saying? Bye. All right, continue.
All I'm saying is, from my perspective, bro.
You could
I understand y'all had something going on, but I'd be damn if home dude gonna be calling my girl at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. We got some problems because I'm gonna be answering the phone, my G, and whatever the issue is, we could meet wherever. All I'm saying is I found that disrespectful in a way. Now I can understand if y'all got like some kids or something and there's an issue with the child, that's different. But because you going through some personal things and you feel like you can call and lean on this person, I feel like that's being disrespectful to the relationship. And you gotta understand, like, I can't just call to try to lean on this person at just any time of the day because you got something else going on. For all of that, I might as well step out and y'all might as well continue y'all thing.
And that's true. You right. But no, King, stop faking because you know you just talking shit right now. I'm fucking. He's really just talking shit and fucking with y'all. We set boundaries for each other, and we don't. At one point in time when we was younger, we didn't know how to cut the access off to each other. We didn't. I was in a whole relationship. It was he didn't have no respect for me. I had respect for his. He breaking my house, put shit in my house. That's gonna be.
I wasn't letting it go.
Is that
growth? It definitely took growth. It took.
But we don't do that. We don't disrespect each other's significant others. We don't.
What you saying, Pete?
I was about to say, would that be considered cheating?
What exactly?
You know, like calling your baby mother the name and you in a relationship. Is that considered cheating?
I mean, if they don't know anything about it and it's being hidden, it is cheating.
You are being sneaky.
Yeah,
so I think that falls under the form of micro cheating.
If it's being hidden, anything that you gotta hide, whether it's a name, anything, it's cheating.
Thank you.
Anything that is hidden, but that's why I said it's something that you communicate.
It's about communication.
But I don't just be in no. I'm not gonna just be in no relationship and be like, "Hey, Stink," why my person right there. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna talk about that because I would not disrespect what I have, and I wouldn't disrespect what he have because obviously we didn't work out for a reason, and I want him to be happy outside of me because obviously I couldn't do that for him, and he couldn't do it for me. It's just that simple.
Facts. It does come to a level, a point of your life where you just come to growth.
You get whipping, Max.
To learn, to respect the person's value, to learn to respect a person, period. You know, so yeah, I was at that point where I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
But we not dead.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Y'all already know the platform, King Not Your Nigga, Queen Not Your Bitch. It's lit. I want to thank y'all for being here with me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been anywhere else in the fucking world, but y'all was with me. You know what I'm saying? JP wanted to talk about some COVID shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? So when we come back, what is it? When we come back, Wednesday, we're gonna talk about this COVID hoax. JP, give him a little bit of that before we leave tonight.
It's not called COVID. It's called hoaxvid-19. It's a hoax, and I got the proof. I got the proof.
So yeah, so when we do this, when we come back in next time, we're gonna be talking about COVID. That's gonna be the topic. Is it a hoax? You know, so that's definitely gonna be a lit conversation. I'm definitely looking forward to chiming in with y'all about that. Y'all already know the platform, King Not Your Nigga, Queen Natural.
Natural.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and until next time, it's lit.
Watch me to fuck up the trap. Don't need no slugs, but watch me still. Hey, nigga. What? Huh? What? Hey, nigga. King, not nigga. Huh? King. Huh? It's King, not your nigga. Oh, all right, nigga. Fuck up the map. Watch me to fuck up the trap. Yeah, I'm right where my ancestors wanted me.